Hey, the juice is dripping. The juice is dripping. What up, what up, what up, Juice fam? And you are always keeping it juicy with the juice. How y'all been doing? You know we had to come through again, drop that juice for you, and we appreciate you for tuning in. But wait. Before we get started, you already know what to do. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so the next time we drop that juice, you know you're going to be the first one to know. You already know that. You know this. But we bringing you all the way down to H-Town where it slow down, where everything go down. Matter of fact, this is a one drop on 40-year-old Zaikiya Duncan. But before we go in specific details on what Miss Zaikiya has done, you have to know that she has 7 children overall, okay? 2 twin teens who escaped her home in Cyprus claim that they were severely beaten, starved, forced to eat their own waste by their own mother and her younger boyfriend. Let's get into it. Alright, so I'm going to bring y'all back to October 18th, the early mornings of October 18th, okay? There was 2 twin teens, male and female, who pretty much escaped the home, running to a neighbor's house for help. Okay, not just one neighbor. They went and knocked on several doors, different neighborhoods, trying to get help. There's actually footage showing this. So you have this one brave, trusting neighbor. Kudos for that neighbor for opening her door that time of night, because if it was me, there's no way I would probably open the door. Sad to say, but you already know what kind of world we living in, to be opening your door to 2 people early in the morning saying they need help. I mean, there's so many scams going on. But kudos to this neighbor for opening this door and saving these children's lives, because let's face it, if these twins did not escape and get the help that they needed, who knows what would have happened to all 7 of these children. So let's get back to the topic. So pretty much this brave neighbor opens her door to the teens in the early mornings, and that's when the brutal detail of what has happened with them it all gets exposed. So it's 5:20 a.m. in the morning. Woman hears the doorbell. The Ring surveillance camera picks up everything, and it shows the twins standing on the neighbor's doorstep pleading for help. You can literally hear the female twin just saying, please, can you help us? She's holding cuffs in her hands to show the neighbor exactly what's been going on. You can even see the male twin, his spine, you can see the ribs. You can just tell that they haven't been eaten. They haven't ate. They're malnourished. So, sad story. The surveillance picks up all of this. The neighbor is uncertain to open the door at first, but definitely opens the door because she didn't want to ignore the children's cry. Okay, she says that one of the twins, the female twin, was wearing a hoodie. She reached into her hoodie and showed her the handcuffs. She was like, we just escaped. The neighbor wants to remain anonymous, which a part of me, I don't blame her. She don't want to be too involved with it. But me, after, if some of you don't know me, you know me now. I have a sensitive spot when it comes to abuse with kids. And after seeing them bruises on them children, I would have said, take me to your mammy house. I would have pulled up, had her come outside, did what I had to do, then called the police. So I don't think I would have been that anonymous, but it just would have went a whole nother way. But thankfully, it was in the right neighbor's hands. The children were covered in bruises. Like I said, they came barefooted, hardly had any clothes on, and they also expressed to the neighbor how they were extremely hungry. After seeing all these visible signs of abuse, the neighbor had to call the authorities, and by the time Harris County Precinct 5 constables arrived to that home, 40-year-old crusty ass Zaikiya and her 27-year-old busted looking boyfriend Terrell already had burnt off. They knew they were up to no good. They already had left. I'm sure that much time did not go by. And not only did they leave, they took 5 other younger siblings with them. They couldn't even just leave them behind. They had to bring all the children, load them up, and go. In the home of 8700 block of Marina Alto Lane, deputies said Duncan and Terrell likely fled after realizing the twins had escaped. And you already know Texas don't play with that. They were already on that ass. They sent out that Amber Alert issued for those children ranging in ages from 7 to 14, and the family was located, y'all, in Baton Rouge, Louisiana later that evening. They were really trying to burn off. Like, it wasn't like they tried to stay locally or in the same state. They were really gone. The adults were taken into custody and only had one child out of all 5 with them. The couple claims, allegedly, they had dropped the other children off with family members. Now let's keep it real. If you're dropping off your kids with family members, why are you keeping one with you? What is the purpose of all of that? Wouldn't you drop them all off? Give you better chance to get away? I mean, something sneaky with that, but we're going to keep going. The brother and sister were taken to Texas Children's Hospital, the twins, for examination and treatment. The findings are quite disturbing, y'all. Viewer discretion advised. In case you don't want to hear none of this, I'm letting you know it is going to be kind of disturbing. It was determined that the twins were severely malnourished and had lacerations on their wrists consistent with being restrained with handcuffs. According to documents, the boy's wrists had blisters, were bleeding, and both of his hands were swollen. The girl's was also swollen and bleeding from the wrist and her right finger. The girl had a gray plastic grocery bag tied around her neck, which she said she was using as a shirt. Can you imagine using a grocery bag as a shirt? This mama really does need her ass beat, like for real. Okay, let's keep going. The children allegedly told investigators that their mother had handcuffed them to a dolly in the laundry room. They said she would pour bleach on them, including around their genital areas, causing their skin to burn. She's also being accused of forcing them to drink dangerous, hazardous cleaning material if they talk too much, according to the court document. Documents also state that the children said they could not remember the last time they had taken a shower and were denied access to the bathroom, forcing them to soul on themselves. And if y'all don't know what soul is, take a shit on theirself, okay? That is just the most uncomfortable. That's crazy. They also said their mother would force them to eat and drink their own feces and urine. In addition, they said their mother would beat them with extension cords, curtain rods, metal rods. Investigators saw the bruises that were consistent with the stories from what the twins had told them. As far as the food goes, the children said their mother only fed them mustard sandwiches. Ugh, I hate mustard. Mustard sandwiches, relish sandwiches, or bologna sandwiches, 1 to 3 times a week only. She also forced them to drink water from the supply valves used for the wash machine, according to investigators. The mother also accused of forcing her children to take large amount of Benadryl to make them go to sleep for long periods of time. Once, after allegedly being given 24 pills at once, the boy suffered a seizure. After that, his mother allegedly reduced the amount to 20 pills instead for him to ingest at one time. So she just says, 24 is going to give you the seizure. Let me just subtract 4 of the pills and you'll be perfectly fine. Oof, okay. For YouTube purposes, I'm going to watch my mouth. Okay, guys? Alright, the twins seized the opportunity to get away when the twin boy found the handcuff key in his mother's purse. He told investigators that he hid the key in his mouth overnight until she went to sleep. Once the house was quiet, him and his sister unlocked themselves and made their escape, bringing an end to all of this nonsense. Records showed the other children suffered as well. Authorities said Duncan had documentation, like history of previous CPS occurrences. So my thing is, how did she get all 7 kids if she had this extended history in the first place. That shows you this system is really fucked up. It really is. It's not here to protect the children in need. It's pretty much to just, I don't know. That's a whole topic for another story. But it's pretty much to take the kids and make money off of them instead of protecting them and looking out after them. Louisiana records show Duncan was accused in 2012 of 3 counts of cruelty to juveniles after one of her children, who was 5 years old at the time, was treated for burns consistent with being submerged in hot water. The child also alleged regularly slept on a closet floor with boards in front of the door to stop them from escaping and stealing food from the kitchen. In the latest set of offenses, Duncan has been charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault with 2 counts of assault of a family member. Terrell, on the other hand, has been charged with felony assault, continuous family violence. They have not yet been returned to Texas. Why? Why Louisiana? Why won't you release them to Texas? You know why? Because you know we're going to fry their ass. Send them back. So what do you guys think? Leave your comments below. Let your girl know. I mean, this is just a hot damn mess. You got a 40-year-old black female staying in a nice house, got a lot going for herself. You got 7 beautiful children. Why in the hell are you doing this to them? What's the point of having kids if you're going to be abusing them? Making them drink Clorox, pouring it on the genitals, not feeding them right. What is the purpose of that? And where is the extended family? Where the aunties, the uncles, the grannies, the grandpas? Why did nobody else see these children in the condition that they were in? Like, something's wrong in this picture. Then you got Terrell with his alien head ass, 27 years old, fooling around with this 40-year-old woman, abusing her kids like that. What the hell is wrong with you? What kind of man are you to even see a woman do that to her children and even stay around to participate? You sick. Let me be the judge. Please, let me be the judge. But definitely leave your comments below. Let me know what y'all think. We definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in. As always, if you do want to donate to this channel, it's $ Drippin Juice, ENT, and that's Drippin with no G. You already knew this, so make sure to like us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at Drippin Juice ENT, and we appreciate all the love and support. Until next time, you guys, they need to fry that ass though. Zaikiya, I'm still on that ass, okay? We gonna keep you guys in the loop. I ain't done with this because I already know the story. Just gonna keep going. So until next time, peace.